So we're going to start with our preliminary base, and we're going to make sure that if you have double-sided paper, that the colored side is on the outside of the preliminary base. We're going to start by folding the top corner down to the bottom, and we'll flip the thing over and repeat on the opposite side. And we'll take that bottom corner again and have it meet at the middle, and again flip it over and repeat on the opposite side. Now we're going to take that point and fold it to the line that we just made, and then fold that back over, and we will again repeat on the opposite side. Okay, and now we'll take that fold and fold it to the middle. And of course, we're going to want to do that on the opposite side. Now, we're going to take this flap here on the left and fold it over, and then take the entire piece of paper and flip it over, and take the point on the right and fold it over. And we're going to repeat the steps that we have already done. So we'll take this flap on top and fold it to the bottom, and then to the middle, flip it over, and repeat with the last side. Okay, so now we have all four sides with the same thing. We're going to find our little matching colored strip. Yours might not match exactly. I was lucky enough that my paper was 11.5 by 12 inches instead of 12 by 12, so I had to cut off a 1/2 inch strip to make it 11.5 by 11.5. Now, we're going to unfold this flap here and stick our strip down, and then we'll fold it back up, and we will do the same thing on the other side. Unfold it, slide it down underneath, and fold it back up. Okay, and then we will unfold that one more time. I guess we need to do that on both sides. So this should lock our handle in on the top of our basket. Okay. Now I'm going to take this corner on the right and fold it right up here to the middle where it meets with the handle. And I'm going to do that, of course, with the point on the left too. It's a little crooked. Yeah. Mine's a little crooked. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we'll flip that over and repeat on the other side. Make sure my creases are nice and firm. The thicker the paper gets, the harder it gets to make creases. And this is where it's going to get a little more tricky, but we have these two nice white diamond shapes on mine. I don't know what colors yours will be, but mine are white. And we're going to take the corner of one and fold it down. If I'm totally doing this right. Okay, so we're going to take those, and then we'll take the corner of the other one and also fold it down. It's following that line down there, and then we can, where we have this fold up here before, we can just fold it right back down there. Tricky, tricky, tricky. So that's what it should look like. We're of course going to want to flip it over and repeat this process on the other side. Okay. Now this flap, we just kind of want to fold underneath so it's even with the side. Just make it look a little nicer, and we'll repeat that with the flap on the right. Yeah, you're not really hiding it under anything, you're just kind of folding it over, like I said, to make it even with the side. And we will flip over our model and do the same thing with the two flaps on this side. Okay. So now this, we still have these flaps that we want to hide, and we want to fold them under. And if you, I don't know if you can see on mine, there's kind of a little pocket down here. We can tuck this flap into that pocket. It's easier to make the crease first, to lock it in place. And again, we'll do that with the flap on the right. Tuck it into the little pocket to help lock it in place. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can still kind of see mine, but it doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. Just has to work. So we flip our model over and hide those last two flaps. And it's getting thicker and getting harder to make those folds, but crunching my paper a little here. Okay, there we go. And the last one. Okay. Now the last thing we're going to do, we're just going to take this little corner and fold it up. And just give us a guideline so we can unfold it. And then we can take our basket and we can open our basket. Like I said, using those little guidelines, we just fold at the bottom. And there you go. There's a cute little basket. Nope, I guess I need to lock mine in a little better. They're coming undone. If you need to, it never hurts to use some glue to hold it together. So, you have a nice little Easter basket.